Hi, I built this Lego and I'm about to break it. Aha. Why? No, I was not angry. Just to explain the most important ideas in math, which is fractions. Fraction is a might turn out to be a very overwhelming topic for most of you. But in just 5 minutes today, we're going to unwind what fractions are. So when I broke this Lego, the number of pieces now I have in my hand are 3 and the total number of portions in this Lego were 11. So this is what fractions are. Fraction explains or tells the number of pieces or portions or parts out of the total number of parts. So if I talk about this Lego which has a total number of 11 portions, I had 3 in my hand. So these 3 pieces are called as 3 out of the total 11 portions. Let's understand more of fractions in these diagrams. So let's say I have a chocolate bar here, yeah, and let's count the total number of pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the total number of pieces here are 8. So if I'm talking about just 2 pieces out of the 8 pieces, I will say 2 pieces out of the total 8 pieces. So when I am talking about a fraction, I'm going to talk about the number of portions that are selected or shaded, or in terms of, let's, in a pizza eaten, upon the total number of pieces or parts. And the portions are divided equally. Let's say I have a pizza, and in this pizza I have 4 slices. So if I am talking about just one slice, then I will say this one slice is one slice out of the total 4 slices, and that is how you represent a fraction. Okay, now let's say instead of 4 portions in this pizza, I have 8 portions or 8 slices. Now the shaded number of slices are how many? Right, 2. The shaded number of slices are 2. And what are the total number of slices? Correct, 8. So the fraction represented here, or these 2 slices, would be represented as 2 slices out of the total, how many slices? Right, 8 slices. Now let's say I have this triangle. Now in this triangle, if I draw a line in between which makes it, or divides it into 2 parts, if I'm just talking about one of the parts, can you guess the fraction now? So I will say 1 part, or the shaded part, upon the total number of parts. Can you tell me what are the total number of parts? Right, 2. So the total number of parts are 2. So when I'm writing a fraction, there are 2 parts to a fraction. One that is written above this bar, which is called as the numerator n, and the other which is called as the denominator. So numerator upon the denominator. What does numerator represent? Numerator represents the portions or the number of pieces or the number of parts we are talking about, and denominator represents the total number of parts. As simple as that. So numerator is what? Number of parts that we are using or being eaten or anything upon the total number of parts. Total number of parts. That is what a fraction is. Now any problem you are facing, any fraction problem you are seeing which has anything divided into any number of parts. Let's take a example here. Let's say I have a row which was cut into some parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this row was cut into total 10 parts. And out of the 10 parts, 3 is being used. 3 parts. I'm using 3 parts. So how do you represent this fraction? Yeah, right. The number of parts that are being used upon the total number of parts, which are 10. So these 3 parts would be represented as 3 over 10. So I hope you were able to understand what a fraction is and how it's represented. And numerator and the denominator. Numerator is the number that is written above the bar and denominator is the number that is written below the bar. So numerator is number of parts upon the total number of parts. I hope this video made the concept of fraction a bit better for you. Thank you.